All right, so today I'm going to do the multi-conditional if statement, and essentially more than one thing has to happen in order for the if block of code to fire. So we'll have to have something and something else, or something or something else. So and means both things have to happen, or means only one thing has to happen in the if statement. Let me show you. So let's say we come in Monday morning and we have this small specification for something that has to be done. And the customer said, given a string, answer the following questions. I'll say, determine if the string has cat, dog, or fish in it. All right. Determine if the string has all three animals in it. And determine if the string does not mention cat, dog, or fish. All right, so we have three requirements. We have some tests. We have a test set here that the customer gave us. Let's copy it. Let's copy the first one. All right. So this is the good one. This has everything in it. Let's get a variable and hold that data in the variable. All right, so string now has that. We're going to use index of to check to see where this cat and dog and fish are in the string. So we don't want caps because that messes up our index of. Let's go ahead and just make everything lowercase, two lowercase. Now we don't have to worry about caps. Let's add a variable for our dog location. And that's going to be the location of the dog substring inside our main string, the character location. I'm going to say string index of dog. So do our index of, that means it's going to go and it's going to look in string for dog. It's right here. And it's going to give us that character number right there, which is like, I don't know, 20 or something like that. But all we really have to be careful of is it's not -1. -1 means it's not in the string. So int catloc equals string index of cat. All right, same thing with the cat. We found a cat right here. So we're going to get the number for that character location. All right, we'll say int fishloc equals string index of fish. Alrighty. Now we just got to make sure that these are greater than -1 when we go to see if our string has any of those in it, right? We're going to do an if statement. We're going to check to see if there's a dog or a cat or a fish. Right, so let's say if dog loc is greater than -1, then we know we found an index of that's greater than. So this, if we're looking for this, we would get a 0 back. If we're looking for string in the index of, we would get a 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. We get a 5 back. So I just didn't count that high. Anyway, we're going to have dog loc greater than 1, or what's the other one? Cat loc greater than -1, or fish loc greater than -1. Alrighty. Oh, you know, look at that. I put that extra. I didn't need that. So this this greater than sign will take precedence to our or operator, right? Two pipes is an or. So we don't have to worry about putting parentheses around this. You could, like if you're like, ooh, I don't remember what gets done first. Let's put parentheses around them. That's fine. And now even somebody who's not a Java programmer who might not know orders of operations of Java will be safe. There we go. But you don't need them. So if this is true, or this is true, or this is true. So or means one of them has to be true. Java's smart enough to know if the first one is good, it's not even going to check these other ones. It's just going to go right into our if block. We'll say sysout found an animal of interest. Cool. All right. Now we're going to try to see if all the animals are there. And that's pretty close to this right here. We're just checking any animal. Let's do a control C and copy this. Save some time. All right. What we're going to do, we need to have the dog and the cat. So this is and, right? There's an or. Let's change it to and. So we need the dog, the cat, and the fish. We found all animals of interest. Oh, I spelled the interest wrong, and then I copied it. There we go. I shouldn't throw anybody off too much. Alrighty. Okay, the last thing is, what happens if it doesn't mention any of them? Let's just put that on an else, right? Because we're checking to see if there's any animal. So if this is false, we know there's no animals, right? This can still be false and still have one animal or two animals. But this one here, if we found no animals, we know no animals exist. We did not find an animals. We did not find an animal. Alrighty. Good. And since we didn't find an animal, if this prints right here, we don't even really have to check for that. So we can return, we can just get out of the function of the method. I'll show you more about that later. But that way nothing has to be executed down here. Not that we're really going to save any time. All right, now let's test our test strings. Let's go here, run. Ooh, we found an animal of interest. We found all animals of interest. Well, that makes sense, right? We have the dog and the cat and the dog and the fish. Let's try another test string. Let's go here, and let's go, oops, I missed that one. There we go. And well, we got two, so we should get one printout. Ooh, we found an animal of interest. Cool. Now we have this one goofball that just likes rabbits and not dogs and cats. So we should not find an animal. And there we go. We did not find an animal. So you have this, we're done. We're done before lunch. So now we can take off and we can turn in our code for our peer review, and it's working just fine.